Hello, it's the Sinister Gambino here with a new stream. In this stream, I'm going to be doing part 21, which should be the final part of the walkthrough for Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the Definitive Edition. And in this part, I will be doing the robberies. There's also buying the properties in the game, actually, as well. Just couldn't really fit that in the title. But yeah, once I do those two things, I should have the 100%. But yeah, I think I'm going to start off by buying the properties here. So I think that's the order it wants me to do it in the GTA Wiki. And yeah, you might think the properties cost a lot of money, but apparently they only cost like $40-ish thousand, I believe. The more expensive like properties in the game are like the business properties, which those ones are like a couple $100,000. Like the more regular properties aren't really all that bad actually. And yeah, the properties, they're not labeled on the map, unfortunately, so you do kind of gotta know, like, where to go. But yeah, nothing on there shows any upcoming properties or anything. But yeah, on the GTA Wiki, there is a map, obviously, for all the properties, so I don't really gotta go on a wild goose hunt or anything for them. Probably start with this island, top to bottom, and then do the other island as well. But yeah, 3321 Vice Point, that is a $2,500 property. Alright, looks like it just adds a save point. This one didn't really seem to have like a garage attached to it or anything. But yeah, that's the first one. Alright, there's another one a bit down. That will be known as the El Swanko. I believe it's this over here above this like fountain looking thing. And yeah, El Swanko here, and this one is a $8,000 property, and plus the thing has like garage storage and stuff, so that's nice. Alright, I got Vice City Mobile for own 10 properties. That's the achievement trophy in the game for probably the original PS2 to PS4 version. That was the thing on the PS4 and PS5 before, of course, they removed those for these quote-unquote definitive editions, and then the quote-unquote definitive edition also has it. Something that's actually kind of definitive. It seems to have like that one garage in there. Probably lets you store at most a couple vehicles, I would imagine. Yeah, it doesn't really look all that big. And yeah, I think something like Grove Street Games and Woke Drum Studios and all that, like, added to the garages was all these different, like, prop things. And I think that I heard that might, like, reduce the storage in these, like, quote-unquote definitive edition games, at least for certain properties. I think I heard that was a thing at least in San Andreas, not sure about some of these other things. Regardless, it should still be pretty alright. Alright, next one is a Lynx View apartment. Gotta find it somewhere. Alright, yeah, this must be it here. It's not far from the other one. Again, seems to have some garage storage to it. It seems to have like a parked vehicle spawn, which don't really know if the other one really did. I'm assuming that's a pretty consistent spawn at least. 6,000 here for this one. I'm probably like around the same size, maybe even a little less than the other one. Next one seems to be a little above like the first bridge by like the south and whatnot. Kind of where like the start of the game is basically. Honestly, I remember it. This one. It's gotta be. And yeah, in my opinion, this one's not really looking like it has a garage to it. Oh, yikes, okay. That was not good. I should have probably took the sea sparrow as well. Not to mention, especially because I had to earn everyone through 100 in packages. But yeah, this one's a $3,000 one, kind of lower end, and again, that's most definitely because it doesn't have any garage storage, it looks like. Right. I'm gonna take the Stinger here, I guess, if I could.
Get out!
Since my helicopter blew out, because there wasn't really the greatest space, in my opinion, to land there. Well, yeah, I probably could have landed more back, but whatever. I really meant to take the Sea Sparrow anyways, since I should be using that more, since I did unlock over 100 of those hidden packages, and that was like 3 to 4 hours. And yeah, it might be useful later for all I know. I don't know if a helicopter would really be the best vehicle for what I'm having to do later, obviously, as I put on the title. There's that Ocean Heights apartment next to it, looks like. That's kind of way at the bottom here, it looks like. Yeah, it seems to be this exact block by like the pole position. Okay, where is that icon thing or whatever? It should be around here. Okay, is it in front or is it more up here or something? Apparently it's supposed to be one here. That looks to be it. That's definitely an icon. And yeah, speaking of that, like, helicopter being destroyed is something that will help with that. Pretty much literally at the end. More on that later, obviously. Okay, there's actually a garage in there, apparently. I actually didn't notice that. I did kind of land before it. And it does seem to be around the same size. Nothing really that crazy with that one. And that one was what, like 7,000? Okay, walking all over my helicopter, I see. I think at least. Alright, so that was 5. And there's 2 in the other island. So on my face plates or whatever is buzzing from my PS5 or whatever. It seems. Had that happen a good couple few times, I think. Or maybe it's like some coil whine thing or something with the PS5, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't happen to like the microphone and stuff, like be able to hear that and whatnot. I mean, you know, my PS5 kind of shut up. It's not like doing that anymore. At least, yeah, I think it was having some coil whine or whatever it's called. Apparently, there's an issue where it makes a noise with the faceplates and stuff. I don't know, but yeah, looks like I'm right next to it. I think it's like pretty high up, kind of, so it does take a little bit of searching or something if I remember. Or actually, it's this like trailer park thing or whatever down here. And yeah, it's probably like the lowest end property, I'm assuming. Basically, that you buy and whatnot. Yeah, it's only 1,000. It's the cheapest for obvious reasons, I would say. And the last one, I saved the best one for last, will be Hyman Condos. Practically the best viable property in the game when it comes to like the more regular properties. Somewhere around the ammunition, kind of, if I recall. Maybe a little above it, even. Okay, it's above. And yeah. By the way, before you get the property, you can actually already use the, like, helicopter that already spawns, which is nice. Not sure if that door's open, though, until you, like, buy the property, though. And even if that one isn't, the one down here probably isn't open, of course, till you buy it. And yeah, this one is 14,000. All that money, of course, not very difficult depending on like the methods you do and whatnot. Especially if you do that like kind of crazy thing, it's pretty easy. Like, yeah, if you do come crazy correctly, it's pretty easy if I recall. And yeah, this particular one I'm using next to hidden packages as well, which is nice, because I don't think so many other ones do. This one does, though. And yeah, it's a nice spawn with the Maverick, but obviously you basically get better with the City Estate. You get the Maverick and the Sea Sparrow if you have unlocked 80 plus in packages. Right, it's a street clothing fin there. And this one is quite the garages as well. Figure I might as well mention that. There's a good like 3 to 4 garages if I recall. Yeah, pretty huge. So definitely can store some nice stuff in those. Honestly, it's a bit huger, I want to say, than these two, but these two are still pretty sizable compared to these other properties from earlier. And yeah, that should be all of them purchased. That should be 7 more of those, because that tape like icon thing is added. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And yeah, obviously that's not counting the Ocean View Hotel, because that one was already there from the beginning, and it's not buyable or anything. So 8 minus 1, that should be. Just decided to triple check there, and yeah, definitely. Might as well check the percentage here. Oh, now it's all 5%, I think. I think I had 94 before I started here, and it's 99 now. Now I just gotta do the 15 robberies, which should provide the rest of the percentage. I didn't expect properties being 5%, again, stun jumps was like 20 plus, I think, so nothing's really too surprising at that point, I would say. Or unique jumps, excuse me, I think that's the more proper name for it. Honestly though, I don't know, I honestly see this gun necessarily being that helpful. I might actually get the VCN Maverick here. This is kind of the most like agile one I imagine of these helicopters in the game. And yeah, obviously with properties, it's a huge difference compared to Grand Theft Auto 3. Grand Theft Auto 3, there's no viable like properties at all. You basically only had to like free provide throughout the game, throughout completing certain story missions. So obviously there's no viable properties in that game. And yeah, obviously the final of the original like 3 Universe trilogy games. And yes, I know River City Stories and Vice City Stories exist. They're just not part of this quote-unquote definitive edition trilogy, which is probably a good thing, considering how much they botched it up and everything. Because that would have been more art destroyed from Rockstar, basically, in a way. If that makes sense. But yeah. What was I going to say, damn it? Kind of think I lost track of what I was going to say, damn it. So I was too busy insulting like Woke Drum Studios or something. I don't know, I think I completely forgot somehow what I was saying. And yeah, apparently in the mobile versions, I believe the property prices are cut in half. That's kind of the one like difference between versions that's worth mentioning. Is that the mobile version, the properties are more like 20,000 instead of like 40,000. Not sure why they cut them in half. But yeah, grocery games, Wolfram Studios are full of like doing the most like random, absurd like changes in these games, I feel. Oh yeah. And I think what I was going to say was about like the next game of the trilogy. Obviously, it has like Bible properties as well. I think that's just simply what I was trying to say there. Before it kind of went on a tangent or something. Wait, how's this bike here?
Where are we?
Is this my bike from the last part of the walkthrough somehow? What the? I have a feeling this might be my bike from the previous part of the walkthrough, even though I fully turned off the game and everything since then. Obviously, I was playing GTA Online and stuff. That's interesting. I guess someone that stayed around. And then I actually have to get to another map here on the GTA Wiki on my phone, so it might be a minute or so. And I might talk a little bit about the history of like the robbery feature in the GTA series as well, because this is kind of the first game in the series to have the feature. And yeah, I did my typical 4th, 6th thought in case something goes wrong with the stream or something. Okay, I think it might be this hardware store here, and that's the first robbery of the game. But yeah, there's 15 stores that have to be robbed. You have to rob all 15 for the 100%. Though technically, I don't think you have to rob them. I think you just have to intimidate the people if you don't want to like take the money or anything. But obviously, might as well take something at least. And no better intimidation weapon, I would say, than the .357. I feel that's the one that makes the most sense here.
I ain't a big mouth, no balls kind of guy.
Alright, I got 1 star here, 2. And yeah, I think I'm just going to do the bare minimum of like the money bags. You only got like 100 and whatnot. Oh, okay, I guess I got the 3 star apparently. I don't know, it could be worth maybe saving after every one, because I was already pretty quick after all. Or like, in certain cases, because I think like the North Point Mall has a couple, so I'll probably try to do all those at once. Yeah, that's 1 at least for now. I might as well save just in case and stuff. Don't want to get a helicopter destroyed and whatnot. Actually, I will have to, like, reload the save and stuff to lose the star, but... Or I could continue and take the risk, I guess. Because I don't have to reattain the stars anyways. Save down there for now, perhaps, though. Could be kind of a waste of time doing this, though, I don't know.
Save your breath. Give up.
Uh-oh, yeah, not good, okay. So I saved 1 there. Again, I'm gonna probably take the sea sparrow because it's a bit more agile. And again, some of this bike persists from, I think, the previous part of the walkthrough. I don't know how it's persisting there because it's not the garage or anything. It's obviously not in the garage. Maybe it's over a garage, I don't know.
I got those clothes you wanted.
That's pretty impressive though, that I managed to remember a vehicle like part beforehand. But still, it's kind of weird. I don't think I've had anything like that in previous parts or anything. We got hardware store there, and that's the first store to rob. And yeah, I'm doing it in the same order as the map I'm using on the GTA Wiki. That way it doesn't end up being too confusing if someone else decides to go to GTA Wiki or something. Alright, second one's like in this little block here. And yeah, most of them aren't going to be marked. The hardware store is kind of an exception because you can buy like melee weapons and stuff there. But yeah, I think there's a way apparently to like make it stay at a 2-star. I think you just don't like do the robbery for as long, and then you can like kill a person right away, and it might just be like a 1-star or something. There is a way to get lower stars if you want to like do a change of clothing or something. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, you get a little bit of money, why not? Okay, am I able to get more money here or what? Alright, whatever. Should count apparently. From what I hear, you just have to intimidate them. Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work. Helicopters are not gonna work, it seems. Okay, I'm not gonna try a helicopter again, and kind of had a feeling, but I figured I would try it at least a couple of times. Again, this bike here still remains. Actually, I don't know. It's literally over the stairs, so I wouldn't be over in the garage or anything for it to save that. But I think moving inland would be pretty helpful. And it'll be cool if this can go into North Point Mall. I'm not sure if it can, because that could be helpful for those ones. And yeah, I don't know, the bike might not be the most helpful lever though, because obviously I can fall off of it and whatnot. But at the same time, like, proper vehicle would be quite spacious. I don't know, I don't feel there's much of a, like, perfect vehicle for these necessarily if you want to try to do as many as possible in a single go. Yeah, there, I quit right away, and it's only a 2-star. And the good thing about that is you can pick up a thing of clothing and it should get rid of a 2-star instantly. So if you don't want to like do the whole entire robbery, you can just do a part of it. Because apparently they drop like up to 3 and 4 like things of cash if I heard correctly. And yeah, the money is not really that great on it anyways, so not really necessarily worth doing it too much for the money. Just for the percentage, I would say. Or I'll see you do 100%. Even though I'm not going to use that San Andreas style GPS. Too many San Andreas style, like, UI element things and whatnot. In these quote-unquote definitive editions. Like how more unique the maps were in the originals. Okay, dispensary here. Okay, I got the adrenaline thing here apparently. Okay. Shouldn't this be it? I would think so. Unless there's another one literally next to it. And, oh, okay, here they are. Apparently all hiding over here. And you know, one level does not stack on like in GTA Online where it stacks if you do consecutive stores, so you can basically do as many stores as you want for the 2 and 3-star 1 level. The 1 level actually does does not stack in this game, unlike in 5 and online. Alright, the next one's apparently like the next block from here. That's probably, yeah, this must be it. What the? Wow. I swear he was like a couple feet from me, but okay. Or something. Alright, I'm gonna start saving after each one, I think. Or something, I don't know what the perfect way is gonna be, so I might have to redo those robberies now, for sure. And I think there is a statistic. And I think it only counts the unique stores, obviously, because there is exactly 15 to rob, apparently. So if you want to do like multiple sittings or something, you can, obviously, for these robbery things, because there's a way to keep track of it in there, as I showed. I don't know, yeah, I might get a like sporty vehicle or something. I don't know, building a bike was too helpful there, unfortunately. Trying different things, obviously, just in case. Probably should have got one somewhere else if I was gonna think of that, but I'm hoping one will spawn somewhere or something. I think there's one not far from here, like a bench or something, like parked. If I remember from in packages. Should be up here. Or I guess it can change, but yeah, typically sport vehicle here, for example. And funnily enough, it's actually next to the first robbery, actually, so that's kind of useful. Yeah, I don't know, I don't feel like a bike was necessarily helping too much. Hopefully it's common will be helpful. So I've said bike has the disadvantage of falling off. Hey, I can literally park it next to here and whatnot. I don't know, I'm gonna try again and do bounce at once. Might as well. Because I would like to be able to. But yeah, I might be trying a couple different strategies here, by the way, so... Okay, again, maybe try to park the driver's side this way and whatnot. Is that gonna count? Give a changes to free in the stat menu account. I'm assuming I went the longer way here, but yeah. No money really came out, but yeah. No, that didn't count. Guess I have to go back to it then. Went to hold the trigger a bit longer, but I guess I messed that up. Hopefully I can do it again already. Person's all gone now, looks like that's not good. And I doubt the thing changed after getting out of the store or something. Yeah, whatever. Alright, come on, you can't get in your car, come on, man. I should probably try to do these on the fly here, so I'm gonna put this in the garage and perhaps save reload. Okay, I don't like that. Let's do that, so that might park a bit away. Even if it means the popos will be able to get in or something.
Alright, let's take this up a notch.
Yeah, I should obviously count. I just want to make sure, because not everyone didn't. Yeah, as long as some sort of money drops and then there's some sort of one level, or if you can maybe even hold a person or something, then yeah. And yeah, I'll see you next one like I showed earlier. Alright, it's like 4, it looks like in the North Point Mall area. I might want to save again, even honestly. That way, if I mess up, I don't have to do the 2 before, and I can just go for the North Point Mall. Okay.
I didn't need that.
And yeah, by the way, the vehicles in Fruity Universe, I believe they like instantly get restored in the garage. It's not like HT Universe, or I think the damage might be kept unless you like reload and save or something. So you don't have to save, obviously, to restore the vehicle health. Just like close and open the garage basically with it inside. Okay, 4 should have, right? Alright, yeah. Just getting a little bit confused, I think. Because of all the, like, action going on and, like, having to go back to safe house and stuff. Or it's not that I necessarily have to, it's just obviously just in case. So I don't want to redo more of these. I'm curious if you could actually put a motorcycle in there. That could be helpful for these ones getting around better or something. Probably not necessarily no, but yeah. I want to see before we go into these, like anything else that might be worth mentioning on the page I'm on. But yeah, like I said, there is 4 cash drops. I said like 3 to 4, I think earlier, but there's 4. But yeah, first drop apparently gives you 50, and a delayed 2-star 1 level. Second cash drop apparently additional 100, 150, basically from the first 2. And automatic 2-star 1 level. So most likely you might be getting a second cash drop. One basically at minimum, it looks like. Third drop apparently gives you 250, and then you get automatic 3-star 1 level, and then there's a fourth one that gives 600 more for like 1,000 total. And then the 1 level stays at 4. I mean, not 4, but 3 for the fourth drop. In my opinion, it's just reworking the 2 things. Like, in my opinion, 1,000's not really all that worth going for an extra star. If you want to, like, do a change of clothing or something, get rid of it 2-star instantly, for example. It was more worth doing that. And yeah, those rampages from a couple parts ago, you can kind of combine those if you want to like complete a rampage at least at 1 level. That's apparently like an interesting strategy that could be done when that's not something I'll be doing, because for 1, that would be cheap in my opinion, and 2, I already did all the rampages, obviously, earlier in the walkthrough. Just figured I would mention it just in case. Yeah, number 5 seems to be somewhere in like the middle of the mall, kind of. Maybe upstairs. And yeah, that's right, the Northpoint Mall kind of lags in this game, apparently. For the quote-unquote definitive edition. So that could be fun in addition to all these robberies. I'm assuming it's this one, and stick one at the middle is kind of seen. Kind of looks like a typical store person. Okay, really? Okay. I might change the clothes here. It's kind of annoying. I was trying to point at him. Probably not gonna help anyways, unfortunately, but yeah. Yeah, I've seen the mall. There is, I think, clothing. That might be the only one, though. Alright, yeah, I might have messed it up. So honestly, it might be best to go unarmed first. Obviously, eventually over time with a long level, that'll probably happen anyways. Yeah, that didn't count again. Obviously. I didn't get to save this 3 and 4. I think I did. I'll make sure I don't miss one or something on a reload. Because that would be kind of bad. Alright, yeah, I did save after this too. Wow. Like, bro. And in the mall, there is like an Inferno sport car, I believe. Or like supercar or something, if you want transportation in the mall for like a land vehicle, not a motorcycle. But yeah, you might be able to take a motorcycle in, don't know.
Give me a little bit.
Okay, I'm assuming two of the other ones here are the like ammunition and the hardware store possibly, and then there's some other one in the mall it seems. Besides for the gas here. Okay, it's that one. I don't know, the map I'm using shows like one on like one half and then one on the other half, but I'm assuming since obviously the hardware store was marked that that's one for sure, and then ammunition would probably be another one even.
You messed up my gear.
Yeah, obviously ammunition person here has a gun, so okay.
Damn, you stepped on my sign.
Okay, that's interesting. Is that not one then? I guess not then, I don't know. Okay. It's probably on the top then if I didn't get it yet. Unless it is ammunition, it's probably best to have no one level or something, I don't know. Alright, it's probably just final countdown then if it wasn't ammunition.
Don't get in my way again.
And yes, we're in like the top right of the mall. Looks like there's the last one. And of course the lags again.
I told her.
Okay, it's probably there, I'm assuming. Yeah, I already lost armor anyways, might as well just see the jump then. That should be all of those, that should be 8 now. Oh yeah, you can do the stick and... Yeah, that's a tip, you can do the stick and the D-pad, and that once it goes a bit faster. Kind of actually don't think I necessarily knew that till now. Okay, and the original one I won through was the one by Gash, if I recall from my comment. For my quick getaway. Not sure if it was this way or the other one or something. If there is another one. Okay, it's here. Right. Yeah, I think there's a bribe here. I might as well use it. And even though I'll probably save anyways, make sure I don't lose those. And yeah, that was all of them in the first section. The other 7 are probably all in this other huge area done. Because I doubt it's any like Prawn Island or Starfish. Obviously, there's most definitely don't have any stores. So I might stay at Hyman Condos and whatnot. Yeah, I lost it. If I wanted to take a risk, kind of could, but 4 would be a lot to lose progress on, I feel. You know, they were all pretty quick once finding them at least. And ooh yeah, that game sucks. And yeah, before I forget, I think I said I was going to probably talk about the history of the, like, robbery, like, stock mission, like, I've kind of done for a lot of the things in GTA 3 and Grand Theft Auto 3 and whatnot. But yeah. That's where this game, the robbery like missions are also in like Vice City stories, or not necessarily missions, but the robbery kind of features in like Vice City stories, GTA 4, and surely episodes as well, I imagine. And then obviously 5 and online. 5 and online, I don't necessarily really feel I need to explain those ones, especially because I did a walkthrough of the story mode. I might kind of in a sense anyways. But yeah, Vice City stories. That one, the robberies are interesting. I think there's like a whole robbery business in that game, if I recall watching from the professional. So there's like a whole robbery business, I think, in the game as like one of 5 selectable businesses or something. And yeah, I think those robberies, from what I heard. Okay, yeah, I didn't really necessarily mean to pick that up. I'm not gonna like freak out over extra ammo like past the 9,999 I can display and whatnot. Might as well just shoot some of them. But yeah, Vice City Stories does it interestingly, I believe. What's it called? Apparently you just store like appliances and stuff like that from what I heard. Appliances, like refrigerators and stuff like that, kind of, and that's supposed to like intimidate people in terms of like the robberies and whatnot. And yeah, it has like whole like robbery business. It's kind of one of the more in-depth ones, in addition to Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, obviously. Apparently in Grand Theft Auto 4, it's just like stealing money from cash registers. It's pretty limited and whatnot. It's not like super detailed or anything. So the Grand Theft Auto 4 one is probably the most boring one, I would say. You just take money from a cash register and you get like 1-star one level, I think it's on the GTA Wiki. And obviously Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, basically everyone knows this. There's still like 20 stores in the game. And yeah, I think Vice City Stores has like 8 or 9 stores you can rob in like free mode or something like that. Grand Theft Auto 4 only has like 3 stores, at least for the most part, because yeah, that one's a pretty simple one or something. Like the TWAs, like the Moto, and then apparently the laundromat from like GTA 4. From Grand Theft Auto 4, like the first like main one, obviously not the like episode. Which there is probably a laundromat interior in those as well, but I mean in the sense that GTA 4 is like that mission with the laundromat or something. And yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, there's 20 stores. You get like the consecutive 1 level, of course, if you do multiples. And GTA Online is basically the same as Grand Theft Auto 5, except that the people can have like weaponry that they added in like a update or something back in the 7th gen. Which were those versions, obviously. Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure what I'm doing right now. I don't know, I was kind of a bit distracted in describing it. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit of history with the robbery, like side missions, stuff, and whatnot. Okay, 10 looks like it's this one, but 9 looks like it's like this one over here. It's kind of like an L shape is the next two, essentially.
Be careful now.
Alright, yeah, looks like you can do it from afar. Oh my god, move traffic, come on. Oh my vehicle's smoking because it boxed me in, of course. Okay. Okay, maybe it's the other side or something. How's it? Still kind of an L shape though, what's that? Okay, come on, that's not cool. Move. Move. Alright, really? Wow. Gotta go and put now. Great. No bike around, it seems. I just go and put there on. Okay, come on. I got the fast one there. Got the fast one from the front there. Okay, I might put this in the garage here real quick, or not. Save just in case. And good driving, fool. Alright, yeah, that's a 10. I drove in my garage, apparently. Good going, fool. Okay, what would happen if they were to be in the garage? I don't like the thought of that. So I'm just gonna reload entirely then. Okay. A little beneath the second bridge from the north, basically, kind of is the next one. I think that's the bridge, yeah. Somewhere around here, basically. Okay, looks like it's this. And yeah, I didn't necessarily really like specifically mention yet, but obviously Grand Theft Auto 3 did not have these like robbery kind of things that you can do in free mode, as far as I'm aware, at least not for the 100%. Alright. Next one looks to be a little to the left of the print works here. I think on the rest students still. I wonder if it's not like laundromat or something. I remember with the, yeah, it's probably this. Is it? Okay, yeah, probably. It has the like, same look as the other people.
Leave me alone, mister.
Alright, I don't think it's going to say pick up bike of mine, unfortunately. Alright, cool. Did a quick one, man. Did a quick one. Very good. Yeah, obviously you can use paint spray, obviously reduce the stars. And the last three are kind of pretty close together actually, so I might do one last save, try to tackle all three of them. For one, it's just kind of close, I thought. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'll take that and be over $1 million again. Like it was in the previous stream. And yeah, I've always the bike, there's no storage here. That's why we'll get this. I need a new bike, right? Did a quick one, did a quick one. I don't know why it's so difficult for Tommy to do a quick dismount in this quote-unquote definitive edition. I don't recall it being this bad before. Okay, I did a side one and fine. Yeah, next three are kind of to the left of these like two bridges here, basically, in this upper section. Okay, it looks like basically the top left and then the bottom right of that like rectangular block that's next to me, and then kind of about a cherry popper for the last one. As in this from yeah, it looks like the same model. I'm thinking here. Oh, okay. Loaded into here entirely, and yeah, it's supposed to area from the Cuban missions in the game, from the Cuban game. Alright, but yeah, it is Cafe Rubina here. Again, I said like bottom right, I believe, for 14, basically in the same like rectangular like block thing here. Alright, there might be a bribe here, it looks like actually. Get all for the moment. Alright, it's probably this, because it's a hardware store. Alright, almost missed opportunity to get that, it seems. Alright, good, get away, get away! And I think this should be it for the last one here. 24/7 it looks like. That should be 100% done it all, yep, or 100% completion. And I got the robbery thing there on the social club achievement, which I think was the last one I was expecting to get. I think there's still two more of those like social club achievements And then I still have 8 of the, like, regular trophies in the game for the, like, actual, like, trophy achievement list for the actual, like,
No wonder you ended up being a cop.
for, like, gamer score and then, like, the PSN trophies and whatnot. But yeah, you know, limitless ammo, double health on all vehicles, especially for them helicopters is pretty nice, and yeah, my armor and health are now 200. Stat finger, 100% completion. And yeah, I'll talk a bit more about it, obviously, when I can here, after this one level goes away and whatnot. Trying to find a good vehicle here, maybe just steal quick. Oh, come on, it's that one. It's that one. I was hoping to be able to front dismount there, but couldn't, I guess. And that doesn't seem to work as great as it does in the original game. Okay, I did a quick one, man, but, also finicky in this quote-unquote definitive edition to do the quick dismount. It was definitely easier in the original. Then again, I'm used to it in San Andreas, so maybe it's just not as easy to do in Vice City, I don't know. I'm basically home free at this point with the 100% completion and whatnot. Almost a full 5,000 there, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's another new feature thing as well, even it seems they might have even... Actually, I don't need health and armor, never mind. Or I don't really need ammo either, especially because it's infant now. Save, load, new window, yeah, I don't think that's something new from 100%. It's the 4 options. I think I'm used to when I actually pause it, and there's 3 options. See, save, obviously. Okay, let me just delete 4 here. I don't need that anymore. Alright, that's that one loaded. And yeah, that is 100% completion here.
Give me a break. Hey, man.
Might be some things it didn't mention that's worth talking about.
Forget about it.
But yeah. Unlike in Grand Theft Auto 3, there is a set of 100% completion rewards. In Grand Theft Auto 3, the 100%... First of all, the 100% completion in Grand Theft Auto 3 was actually, like, completely missable if you didn't do certain missions and stuff like that. That's not really the case of Vice City onwards. I believe the only 3D universe and, like, beyond Rockstar, like, game when it comes to the Grand Theft Auto series, at least, where 100% is missable, is only Grand Theft Auto 3. It's kind of the only one that has, like, no reward whatsoever for the most part. Not counting, like, a very one-off game like GTA Advance or anything. I'm even talking about the console GTA games. Not, like, a handheld one or something. But yeah. Honestly, the 100% was missable, and then Grand Theft Auto 3, if you did 100% the game, there was literally no reward for it, aside for a trophy and whatnot in the PS2 to PS4 versions. That used to be a thing until they got rid of them for the quote-unquote definitive editions. And And obviously for Grand Theft Auto 3, there was the trophy as well for the quote-unquote definitive edition as well, not just the PS2 to PS4 version. And obviously, yeah, in the original versions where there's no trophy support and stuff like that, obviously, those have literally no reward for 100% in Grand Theft Auto 3. Whereas the other reward is obviously outside the actual game itself, essentially. Vice City and onwards, they decided to kind of make like 100% like a rewardable task, which is awesome. But yeah, obviously, as I mentioned on the UI, there's now 200 maximum health and then 200 maximum body armor. Previously, with the Pizza Boy and then also the Vigilante, you could get 150 health and then 150 armor for 300 from the stock 100. Now with 100%, now you can have a max of 400 health, 200 armor. So basically, you can survive longer. Though it's kind of useless now, it's 100% completion now, I would say. But still, obviously very greatly appreciated and could add some replayability in a way. But yeah, there's replenishing ammunition for all weapons. So, let me see here, what would be a good one maybe to test? But the ammo limit now goes up on the left, so basically it's infinite, so anything on the right basically gets converted to the left, making it essentially infinite, obviously. And that's for any weapon. So that definitely adds a lot more replayability in my opinion, being able to mess around with all the weapons and stuff like that. Obviously I'm not going to do that, I'm obviously going to be done after I pretty much explain all this 100% stuff. And obviously I'm not going to go out my way for extra trophies and stuff, that will be for like videos and stuff. Probably. Apparently there's a note on the like 100% completion thing though about the replenishing ammo. And that's for on the original PlayStation 2 version, apparently the reward for the infinite ammo can cause the detonator to remain in use after being activated for those like remote grenades and whatnot. Which apparently prevents people scrolling through the weapon inventory. Obviously that shouldn't really be an issue in this game though, because it has the whole weapon wheel where you can select anything at one time. Plus that's probably a thing they fixed in like newer versions of the game, even possibly the PS2 to PS4 version, though I don't know, since that one's like practically the same game for the most part, I don't know. And yeah, there's solutions for it, but I'm not really going to mention that, because that's in the original version of the game. If you really want to, and you get stuck on that detonator or something in the original game, you can look up GTA Wiki, basically. And yeah, the ability to recruit free bodyguards at the Vercetti estate for 2,000 each. I might show that off a little bit, why not? Might as well. Okay, first of all, let me reload the game, which certainly obviously didn't save. And I'm sure one of the more obvious ones is, obviously, if people noticed, already was there and whatnot. Wait, I reloaded the game and nobody's here, apparently, but clearly they were there earlier. What if I go back in? Will they be there, hopefully? No, what the hell? But yeah, clearly when I went in here earlier, there was characters in here that you can recruit for $2,000 each for basically $6,000. You can get a whole thing of free bodyguards from your Vercetti game, basically. But for some reason, they're not here, so I don't know if that's a quote-unquote definitive edition bug or not. Probably. It probably doesn't happen in the original like that. Or maybe I don't even get a certain distance away from them respawn or something, I don't know. But yeah, there's clearly people there with like pink markers and stuff. But they're not there right now for some reason. Even though they clearly were earlier. And yeah. There's a new Frankie outfit on the Vercetti estate. So obviously there's a street one here for the whole game basically in this property, but now there's this added Frankie one. And yeah, it's a new outfit and has a hilarious t-shirt on it. And that's I completed Vice City and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. But yeah, interesting outfit. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the looks of it. Obviously, that's like all personal preference and stuff, but like it's still a very cool achievement for the 100% that you can flex that you complete the game basically. Probably one of the cooler like clothing rewards when it comes to these different GTA games. I definitely like it better than the 100% one in Grand Theft Auto 5, that like orange one that Franklin gets here or whatever. Definitely like that one. I definitely like this one more than that one from Grand Theft Auto 5 with the orange and like the 100%. Obviously, I want my cop outfit though, because that lets me go in the military base and stuff. And again, there's people aren't there for some reason, but they were obviously clearly earlier. And then, yeah. Obviously, there was a Done It All achievement trophy I mentioned. It's probably a gold trophy, I'm imagining, honestly, because there's only the one platinum for getting every trophy, basically, when it comes to the PlayStation side of things. And obviously on Xbox, I imagine the gamer score should be pretty good on that one. And then there's one last thing, but the game kind of already mentioned that. Okay, is any of this in the brief that popped up earlier? I wonder. It kind of doesn't seem like it. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it. But I believe earlier in the stream it said something about double vehicle steering for any vehicle Tommy University drives. And I believe that includes helicopters, not just land vehicles. Like, yeah, helicopters might still get destroyed pretty quickly, but still. To test it out, I might as well. And yeah, imagine for the tank that would be pretty insane. Oh, I didn't notice that. But yeah, I was able to be there for an alright bit of time, for example. But yeah, still, the Maverick at least and whatnot, so it gets destroyed pretty quick. Not sure really about the Hunter though, and that could be a pretty good one for a helicopter at least. And yeah, I would like for these bodyguards to spawn so I can show those off as well. So I might try to see if I can go to like another part of the map and then come back and then maybe they'll be there. But if not, then that might be like a defective edition, quote unquote definitive edition, like issue basically on the latest update and probably before it as well, because I know a little like kind of effort Grove Street Games and Woke Drum Studios put in the game in a way. But I do a little bit driving with this and go back basically. Hopefully it'll be there. But yeah, it's pretty cool that you can like expand like Vercetti Gang's usefulness with the 100% and be able to like literally like get a couple of them recruited. Not that they'll necessarily be all that useful, because yeah, obviously they're AIs, and the AIs that tend to be on your side tend to not be that good compared to like the ones you have to go against, essentially. Because that's obviously typical GTA, basically. Yeah, I'll go up to here, and then I'll start going back to Vercetti Estate. Hopefully it'll be there. Or if not, then maybe it could be worth saving another one and then going back, but I'm probably not going to do that. If it doesn't spawn here, I'm probably just going to end the stream, basically. And yeah, sorry if my voice has been shit on this fucking stream, but yeah, not sure why. What the heck was this camera in there? It's because someone told you to get out of the vehicle and they're telling me, but okay. Alright, yeah. Apparently if you're a spawned here, you have to get a little bit away, it looks like. And yeah, you can hire your free Versetti King people for 2,000 each, apparently. And yeah, unfortunately, I'll be a little under a million, but if I literally clock the pickup thing again, most definitely will be at a million and whatnot. Kind of just want to be on foot, honestly. I want to see what, like, actually useful they are and whatnot. I feel like outside of, like, a vehicle, obviously, and it's going to give them protection and whatnot. Which one do I want to do here? Because I can literally do any of them, obviously. Basically, no problem now. And by the way, this weapon slot was basically assigned to the camera and possibly other similar weapons. So I've obviously already had a weapon slot when I had the camera for like the film studio mission. I don't necessarily care about completing the weapon wheel though. But obviously at one point you did have a camera installed until the metal detector with the airport got rid of it.
Move it, jerk.
Tiger said he's big on the M4s, I would imagine, so I'll do that. What the? Where's the third one? That's a Popo, right? Yeah, okay, that's a Popo. Boom.
This is so frustrating. Come on, move in.
Dude, what happened to my other guy? What the hell?
I see him.
There's supposed to be bodyguards and they're not even protecting me. I mean, they're just. What? I didn't know we got shot. What the?
I'm enjoying this.
Okay, that's actually a two-door. And actually. And they stuck in right now, so they kind of deserve it. Yeah, again, he's not even shooting now. What the hell? So much for bodyguards. Okay, I'll steal their vehicle and
Save your breath. Give up.
Okay, are they gonna open here or what? Like, seriously. They're not even doing anything, are you serious? Again, so much for bodyguards. That's one of those, like, right, it's one of the FIB people, yeah, or whatever. Or actually in the 3D universe, they're actually called FBI. Oh. Fucking useless, man, I swear. Oh my god. Like, wow, they were totally awful. So, was that a quote unquote, like, defective? Is that a defective, quote unquote, definitive edition, like, issue where they don't help or what? Yeah, this bodyguard doesn't really do shit, apparently. Interestingly. But yeah, I do one more. I'll do one more quick one. But yeah, if I can talk here, I'll do one more quick run through of the 100% rewards. Because obviously, when I was first talking about them all, I kind of went slow to like explain them and whatnot. But yeah, 200 maximum health, 200 maximum body armor, replenishing ammunition for all weapons, essentially infinite ammo for 100%. The ability to recruit free bodyguards at every city state for 2,000 each, but if you're spawned here, you might have to go a bit away from them, and they still won't help for shit anyways, apparently. The Frankie outfit here, and then double vehicle strength for any vehicle TommyVersity's in, and then, yeah, for the PS2 to PS4 version that needs to have, and then also the defective, the quote-unquote definitive edition, there's the Done It All achievement trophy in the game. But yeah, that's the rundown of the rewards for the 100% completion. The only one that's only in certain versions, obviously, being the achievement trophy. All the other ones are in all versions of the game. And yeah, obviously 100% means I'm completely done with the game for the walkthrough at least. I'll see next will be Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the definitive edition, the defective, the quote-unquote definitive edition for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And that one I hear is like the worst of the three, which makes sense because they're not definitely the trash version on the 360 and the PS3 and whatnot. So yeah, I'm not really too excited about San Andreas. That's gonna probably be the most like broken, bug-infested, quote-unquote definitive edition game of the trilogy. But it is a way bigger GTA, I would say, than Free and Vice City in terms of like the amount of content and whatnot. So that part will be exciting at least, no matter any issues, I would imagine.
Look out!
But yeah, obviously next will be San Andreas, the definitive edition, which I might do the first part for tomorrow or Thursday, or I might wait till like Saturday, do a couple day break or something, I don't know. Though I kind of want to get a lot of it done, I feel like before the expanded hands comes out. So I probably will do one tomorrow for Thursday, without really much of a break in between Vice City and San Andreas. Especially given my like month-long like COVID break already from Vice City, to where I should already practically probably be done with San Andreas if it weren't for stupid COVID and that virus and whatnot. But yeah, I'll see GTA Online within a week. I'll probably be doing that on Friday, and then a Red Dead one should be, coming out at some point in like early March, basically. Since I do month-long quote unquote event weeks, basically event months now. Yeah, next walkthrough, Odyssey, San Andreas Definitive Edition. That'll finally be it for the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Almost an hour and a half.